And this video is not only for agents, this is for consumers as well, because depending on how much the builder or the seller is paying, this will impact how much you as a consumer may have to pay your agent, which adds to the amount of money that you have to come out of pocket to buy your home. So stay tuned, that's what we're going to be talking about next. If you are new here, my name is Natasha Bazil. I am a realtor associate broker with Virtual Properties Realty in Georgia. I specialize in new construction, relocation, and working with home sellers. I want to give a very big shout out to Adam McKnight and Meritage Homes for this lovely feature that they did of me. I'm so appreciative, especially because I do so much highlighting of new construction communities, builders, sometimes agents. And I want to say this is like the second time that I've been highlighted by a builder. So thank you. Thank you. To read this feature in detail, check out my social media profiles. The links will be down below in the description box. But also, I'm bringing you this video because I want to talk to you about agents lately seem to be under attack. Our commissions, our value is under attack. And I want to first and foremost, thank you and shine a light on the builders that are still valuing agents, still paying what's considered full commission, as well as to share some information with you because there are some builders that have changed their pay structure and it may not be as obvious at first. So I need to give you some information to look out for. And for this video, I am going to be referring to a full commission as 3%. I'm just going to be using that as a full commission, right? But that is not necessarily a full commission. I have heard of agents that their full commission may be 5%, 7%, whatever that agent feels like their services are worth, that is on them. So if your agent's commission is 5% and the seller is paying 3%, you'll be responsible for 2%. So do not take it as gospel. There is no standard, there is no set rate, but for the purposes of this video, I am going to be using 3%. I'm gonna go ahead and say right now at the start of this video, people have been getting reckless in comments that I have seen online. Not necessarily my channel, but I know my channel is not exempt to experience it. So if anybody comes in reckless, you can state something or share something, but if you want to be rude and just nasty, it's not going over here. You will most likely be deleted or removed. All right, so this morning it is actually 9:18 and I have a 10 o'clock new construction home orientation for a buyer that is relocating from New York. And then after that, I am headed to do a progress check for some other buyers at a new construction community that have some concerns about the house. And I share that so you can see just a glimpse into some of the value that I'm providing my clients. If you are not new here, this is not a surprise to you. You know that real estate is not just glitz and glam. It is actual work, and you will see that and you will find that here on this channel. Like I said, realtors are on the hot seat. There are people out there that think that we don't provide any value. I mean, people have always thought that. You've always had that pool of people that thought that, but even more with the whole NAR settlement and AR settlement. And if you're not familiar with that, check out this video that I did right here. Now, going back to the topic for today's video, there are going to be some changes coming in regards to realtor compensation. I talk about it more in that video, especially on the resale side. I specialize in new construction. I have for a while now, and I've been hearing people say either focus on listings because you're in more control of what you're going to be paid, or focus on new construction because new construction builders are still going to be paying. So I'm grateful to builders like Meritage Homes, like DR Horton. I'm sure there are more. They are paying buyers agents the full 3% commission. There are other builders who have changed their commission structure, and not just for this. And then there's others that are offering a flat fee. So agents, you need to be mindful of that so that when you're communicating with your clients about, what your fee for service is, that you can advise them upfront of any obligation they'll have to pay a part of your commission at closing, if that's the case. There are builders that are staying in line with what they have been doing, and they are paying the 3% of the sales price on the purchase. And why I say sales price, because I learned that Fisher Homes, for example, they changed their policies in about 2023. And I'll tell you how I came to find that out, that they pay the 3% on the base price. And you might be saying, okay, it's not a big deal. No, that can be a big deal, because we're talking about, that could be hundreds of thousands of dollars difference between the base price and the sales price. For example, in 2021, I had a client, the base price was like, let's just say $500,000. The sales price was $900,000. That's a $400,000 difference. And at the time, they paid their commission on the full sales price, right? Fast forward to 2024. I'm getting ready to close, and just so happened it came up that one of their representatives at the home office, they were like, yeah, we pay commission on the base price. Because I had done business with them before, it was not something that I looked for in the contract. So agent, be mindful of this. These companies, these builders, these sellers, they can change their policies at any time. So you want to look and see what it is, no matter if you've already closed with them previously, okay? So come to find out, it's on the base price. In this particular case, the base price was $500,000, the sales price was in the $600,000. I got paid on the base price. When I reached out to the on-site agent, I asked her, like, when did they change this policy? The on-site agent said it had always been that way. So I said, let me go back and check. That just didn't seem right. And when I went back and checked, sure enough, that was not always that way. So I went back to the original person who told me at home office, and she said she went and asked, and they told her they changed it in like 2023. Why the on-site agent didn't know that, I think she was like new to the company. So agents, be mindful of this. And again, why it affects the consumer, because if your agent's policy is that they have a set commission and the builder is paying less than that commission, you will be responsible for the difference. The other one that I'm seeing, I only know of one builder that is doing this, and this builder is offering a flat fee. A flat fee of $6,000. The builder is Ryan Homes, and I was baffled that it was a flat fee of $6,000, and the purchase price is in the $400,000. And I think when I did it, it came up to like 1.5% or something. It was just like, wow, it was a shock. Damn! And then I'm gonna tell you guys the hustle, the wordplay that they do. The on-site agent at the time, he was like, yeah, we have a lot of customers coming in here without agents. Give me your card so I can give it to them, when they're in here. So they do that because they know, the on-site agents know that commission is trash, right? And agents are gonna be like, what? But that wordplay, they're going to try to help make you feel better about it, as if they're going to help you get other deals to make you feel better about it. Listen, crickets. I have not heard from that agent since, nor did I really expect to. But just keep in mind, and that particular builder, he said that their goal is to be one of the top builders in Georgia. The consumer side, you might be saying, well, $6,000 is adequate. I mean, I think that's adequate. I'm gonna go back to my transactions at Fisher Homes. These particular transactions that I had this year, that I closed this year, I had been under contract with them for a whole year. Granted, it's not every day, but that is a year of client maintenance and tasks that I've been doing. Now let's take the clients that I'm working with on this flat fee commission. They are first-time home buyers. They had a lot of questions in the beginning. Then they use the preferred lender so that they can get the incentives. I get that. The preferred lender, the first one, awful communication. Like, we still don't understand why. It was crazy. Like, she couldn't approve. She asked them for this. They would try to follow up. She wouldn't answer the phone. It was just all this. So then who are they calling? Me. So So then I'm trying to put them at ease. They're thinking they're not going to get the house. So it's all that back and forth, that emotional and mental, because we as agents deal with that as well too. Switched lenders, got to somebody else. Now the house is being constructed and now they're seeing things in the house and they have concerns about it. So I'm going out there today and I'm going to speak with construction manager. So that's work, that's time, that's gas, that's all of it. So this builder is paying a low flat percent commission, as if agents just like we don't do anything, we don't do anything. And granted, I know that there are some agents that don't do anything. I know that there are some agents, they put their name on a contract or they get their name put on a contract and the on-site agent never sees them. And I think it's deplorable and I think it gives agents a bad name. But that is not the majority of agents and that is not me. And I believe that hardworking agents deserve to be compensated for their time. Just like you go to work, you deserve to be compensated for your time. And I will say that I feel like most builders are going to maintain that high standard of valuing buyers agents. They do know that there are a lot of good agents out there that are representing their clients, and then also they're bringing their clients to their community. So it's like a win-win for everybody. And for those of you buyers thinking, well, I'll just avoid all of this, I just won't use an agent. The on-site agent represents the builder. They do not represent your interests. They do not have to advise you on anything. They do not have to fight on your behalf. They represent the builder. Also, not using an agent does not save you money in the regard that if you decide not to use an agent, the builder does not say, hey, you didn't use an agent, we're gonna give you a credit. The money that we would have paid in commission, we're gonna give it to you, or we're gonna take it off the price of the house. No, it does not happen. They keep it in their pocket, so you're actually leaving money on the table. All right, so that's what I wanted to share. Again, for agents as well as consumers, thank you for watching today's videos. You can drop your comments down below. Again, keep it classy, not rude. It boggles my mind how people will just drop blanket comments. Agents don't do anything, those kind of comments. And granted, they may have had an agent that didn't do anything, but listen, we're not doing rude over here, okay? So thank you guys for watching. Agents, if you haven't purchased the book, it is available on Amazon, The Ugly Side of Real Estate, because what you see on reality TV and these social media profiles, it is not all there is to it in real estate, all right? If this is something that you really want to do, whether you're an aspiring agent, a new agent, or an experienced agent that either needs to pivot or is struggling, that book is for you. Consumer, buyers, sellers, stay tuned. I'm gonna have a Facebook group coming just for us so we can connect more, and I have more in store that I'll be working on soon. Check out the podcast. I'll have both podcasts in here for consumer as well as for agents. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you all right? Have a positive, peaceful, and productive day.